like an eternity, but
Uh-uh. And welcome back. Hopefully, you guys can see us and hear us. Um, had a small technical difficulty. I want to say, Gomenasai. So sorry. Or so, can we be heard? We're being heard. Dr. J, would you say something just to make sure?
Hello?
Okay. I don't know what that's about.
as we see Dr. Shay die a little inside.
Okay. All right. Apologies for everyone. I so sorry.
Hey! Oh no!
One moment. Just a second.
Follow! Miles!
Give me a hot second so I can move one of my players' windows. And all right, including mysterious. Okay.
All mysterious noises.
All right, people. So, apologies. Again, as a storyteller, I'm going to apologize to you guys. I have been really late putting all the stuff on the YouTube channel. We do have a YouTube channel. I have to completely rename it and put all the videos on there, but you can catch up on Montgomery by Night when I put them all on there, and I'm probably going to do it this weekend. Not this, probably. I'm going to do it this weekend. So hang tight for that. Anyway, so if you've missed this part, we're going to continue where we left off. Dr. Che has brought this mysterious person that she's called a body into Anastasia's domain in Capitol Heights, the northern part of the city. Anastasia's the Nosferatu Baron, of course. And Dr. Che was just speaking to her about a gift.
But he was in my trunk. Don't know how he got there. But when I tried to question him, this black goo came from him. And I've noticed that that's been happening to different kind and kindred throughout the city. So I figured bring you a sample. Maybe you know someone that could examine him. Something.
So you thought I'm a Muchemir?
No, no. I just thought that you would want to know what's going on with him, or just what's going on with some of the kind and kindred in the city.
I'm quite aware of what's going on with the kind and kindred in the city. But why did you bring this gentleman? Simply because he was throwing up black goo, as you said. Could it be he'd taken a Pepto-Bismol? Sometimes mortals get sick.
Uh, that could be it. I just know that when Ambrose was here, the same thing happened to him. So I don't know if you maybe wanted to examine him to get information. I don't know. It was just something I wanted to inform you about.
Hmm. Anastasia glides over from the door to the gentleman. Where is he placed? Is he on the bed?
Mm-hmm.
She takes her long fingers and looks at his face, and why does it look like he was assaulted?
Had a little difficulty getting him out the car.
You punched him, didn't you?
I was trying to sedate him.
By physically assaulting this gentleman?
I just wanted to bring him in
Hmm.
calmly.
Calmly. Well, since he's unconscious, can't really ask him any questions. It's at this moment you guys both hear and Anastasia turns around and both of you see a familiar face. The tall, wispy haired Korad, the Setite. Miss Anastasia, we still have business to attend. Oh, doctor, how are you?
Correct. I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm fair. A bit puzzled as to why you're here when we had a meeting with Anastasia and I.
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
So you decided to bring trash, or what?
No, I wouldn't say trash. Just someone who probably needs to be examined and observed.
So why didn't you take him to a hospital?
Because I think what's wrong with them isn't something that they specialize in.
But you think a Nosferatu can examine someone who is
I
in...
just want to keep my bareness informed.
Interesting. Well, I appreciate that. Korad kind of shrugs his shoulders and he spins around his heel and walks back down the hallway, puffing on his cigar. Anastasia kind of cracks her knuckles and... I appreciate your candor and your respect, but don't bring trash to the door, dear. I'm not a doctor. I'm an information broker, and I can't fix something that I don't know everything about. Just for further notice.
Noted. Yes, ma'am.
Leave the gentleman there. You may leave if you feel you must.
And that's exactly what I do.
So you are going to peel out, and we're going to move
I am.
away from that, and the camera is going to pan over to Bihan, who is in the chantry as the night is waning. You are still watching the Regent and the Baron of the downtown region of the city. In a bit of a frustration. He looks very uncomfortable, a little irritated, a little pissed, and maybe hungry or horny. You're not quite sure. There's a mix of emotions emanating out of him.
Is there anyone around?
Mm-hmm.
Like him?
Like him?
Like is anyone around him?
No, not in arm's distance.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm going to try to like stop him and calm him down.
Let me see if he notices. Okay, that's a 2. How do you begin to try to calm him down?
I grab his arm.
Okay.
I grab his arm and I pull him around and I'm like, "Hey, calm down! Like,
Whoa,
are you all right?
Whoa, now. Whoa. Well, you all right?
I'm fine. Besides being a little pissed."
This is not even a word I got for you. I'm so angry right now.
I don't know who that man was, but he has been here before.
He pauses and cocks his head to the side. Really?
Yes, we brought him here before.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You must forgive me. I've had a long couple of nights, and I've been having to entertain guests and everything.
I see.
Well, I'm not going to try to dwell on it too long, but because Miss Ethel will be here again, and we'll have to talk about some things and beef up some more security.
In the meantime, what do we do?
He kind of. In the meantime, I'm going to find somebody to eat. And if you want to stay the night, go ahead. If you want to go home, go ahead. You can leave. Nobody else can. And I guess Chloe, because she's going to leave.
Yeah. And I look around to see where she is. I hope she's not still on the ground.
No, Chloe's not on the ground. She is.
Okay.
She is nowhere in sight.
I'm going to go to the room with him.
Oh, you're going to go to the room with Hunter?
Yeah.
So he's going to go down the hallway to the ghoul chamber where a lot of the ghouls are. They look very scared and worried. They get this. They as you're walking along with him, and he turns the corner into the area where the ghouls normally rest. The door flies open. They all back away from him, and he scans the room, and he points at one girl. You, Piper, come here now. Piper is a little short, petite white girl with like sandy brown hair. Voluptuous, I'll say.
Piper.
And black turtleneck like all the other ghouls normally wear. And instead of pants, she's wearing a long skirt. And she curtsies. Yes, sir. I need a drink. And you must know that if I drink for you, I'm probably going to kill you. And her eyes get very big. I don't intend on trying to kill you, but how I'm feeling right now, I don't know where I'm going to go. Piper looks to you, Vihan. She looks at some of the other ghouls that are behind y'all, kind of like in the corners of the room. She kind of looks.
I'm I'm gonna activate awe.
Okay. So you become supernaturally attractive. Everyone's eyes are on you, except for Hunter because you're behind him.
I just want her to look at me.
She's looking at you. Hunter then kind of reaches out and grabs her, and she breaks sight from you for a split second, and he kind of holds her face so as she can look at you, and he just bites down into her neck. And he's drinking. And he's drinking. And he's drinking. And I'm going to actually roll his willpower. Another one. Let's see if he can stop himself. Okay. He keeps drinking until she just collapses in his arm. And he... And he licks the wound closed, and he just casually lays her on one of the beds, and he spins around and he walks out of the room.
I'm I'm sorry about that, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I turn around and I leave.
Okay. And now the camera leaves the room out of the chantry of the ghouls chamber of the chantry, and then comes over to the home of Taryn Knight, who is now sitting there, and I assume at either about to shower or showering to get the smell of bounce that ass off of him after being in the sewer.
Well, apparently, I smell like 8 cans of bounce that ass.
You do. You've been in the sewer system after the kerfuffle of what Bellfire was doing in the uh, chantry.
Well, I'm gonna go to my greenhouse and go to that one particular spot and dig the hole back up.
Okay.
And I'm going to shove Bellfire's mask back into the duffel bag.
Wait a minute. Oh, crap. Something happened. Okay, never mind. Apologies. Continue.
And I'm going to shove Bellfire's mask back into the duffel bag and zip it up and bury it.
As you are putting the mask into the bag, take me back. Take me back.
It's going to be a while, Bellfire.
Idiot. And you seal the bag.
I'm going to stand up and I look at the portrait that I have in the greenhouse of Ambrose.
Mm-hmm. You stare at the portrait of your sire.
Ambrose. I wonder what comes next. I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with what might be coming my way.
Dex and athletics.
All right. Three.
All right. As you are gazing up at your sire, vocally telling your emotions of how you feel about what's going to happen next, as you are looking at the portrait, it kind of tilts and then it falls forward, and you're at the pace of mind of out of the way, and it falls onto the ground and the frame around it shatters.
I carefully sift through the glass and try to retrieve the portrait.
As you sift through the glass and you pick up the portrait, as you're trying to pick it up and hold it, a envelope falls from it.
I pick it up.
Mm-hmm. It is a black envelope with a red seal on it.
Do I recognize the seal?
I'm sorry?
Do I recognize the seal?
Wits and occult. I scratched that. I'm sorry. Wits and politics.
Here.
Flash recognition. Kind of, maybe? You're not quite sure.
I open it.
Okay. In this envelope is a like a papyri, what you write hieroglyphs on. It has been written with a quill and ink, and it's written in cursive, and it's written in English.
Is it in Ambrose's handwriting?
No, it is not.
Hmm. I read it.
Hello, dear Ambrose. It's me again. You're probably wondering how this got here and what's in store for you next. I can't wait till we hang out another time, another day, another place, and we get to have some more fun. Just know, whenever you decide to stop with the petty bullshit, the Sabbat will welcome you. Truly, A. The letter A.
I like crumble the letter in my hands.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
And I pick up Ambrose's portrait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna carefully roll it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
And I'm going to get my old clothes I was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out back to have a drum back there that I use ever so often to burn things.
Okay.
And then I'm going to toss it into the drum. And I'm just gonna, you know what? Rouse check. Paint a flame.
Mm-hmm.
What up? I just straight threw that die on the floor. Pass.
Okay. And with that, what you're wearing goes up in flames in the drum. As this is happening, you hear from outside the greenhouse, you hear a buzzing on your door, from the doorbell.
Okay, this should be interesting. I'm gonna go back to the back door.
Go through the back door?
Yeah, I was outside.
Okay. You go back through. Okay, gotcha.
And we're back to the back door. I'm not gonna walk around. And I'm gonna go to the front door. I'm gonna look through the blind.
Outside the blinds, you see Randall.
Randall.
Mm-hmm. Randall, the Malkavian.
Okay. I open the door.
Hello there. It's been a while on turn. Oh, well, you smell like bum.
I just got done sifting through some shit.
Physical shit?
No. I was about to go take a shower.
Ah. Can I join you?
With the way I smell.
Well, you might need someone to wash your back or wash your crock.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I could use the help.
Also, I forgot. He pats himself and he jinga. Keys to the car. Got it fixed. It's finally done.
Well, I greatly appreciate that, Randall.
Of course you're gonna greatly appreciate it, because it's fucking me.
Okay. I open the door. Try not to touch the doorway coming in, dear.
Oh, I'm not fucking stupid. I know what you can do with all your blowy things and your magic fingers. Regular Liza Minnelli in here. And he walks past you. Wow, this place is like a dump again. Sounds like home. And he walks right into the house and into the room. And like he knows the place, towards the bathroom.
I'm gonna go and scrub the sewer stank off of me.
All right. And the camera will pan away from you as you go into the rest of the bathroom and clean your body. The camera then pans again away from the kindred themselves to Matt, your ghoul. He approaches a part of the city known as, excuse me, he's made it to the western side of the city at the Geek Bar. And he gets out, he parks the car, gets out. The fuck? Why am I in this fucking nerd place? He walks toward the door, little chubby black guy with some really thick glasses and nappy head, not combed or brushed. And he's like, "Hey, my name's Hank. Uh, hold on." And he waves the wand over his body. And it beep, 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 beep. Ooh, you got a weapon. You can't come in here with a weapon. And Matt just is like, it's not a weapon. I got a Prince Albert. Oh, oh, um, come in. And Matt walks in and he proceeds to kind of like hold his hands like he doesn't want to touch anything gross. And he kind of shimmies his way into this geek bar. As in the bar there, in the bar club area, there are lots of computers where a lot of people can do computer games, board games, and he walks further into the inner sanctum, and there is a table that's empty with a very tall glass. Looks like a milkshake, and a pretty half black, half Asian girl who has her hair pushed to the side, curls hanging down, a cute little top, and a shirt, and she's sitting there in late 90s, early 2000s fashion from those terrible movies back in the day. And she's just sitting there playing with the straw. Uh, you, Chloe? Hi, I am Chloe Yamaguchi. Oh, okay. I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So tell me about yourself. And Matt proceeds to prattle on about himself, and Chloe just continues to nod. And at a point, it's about maybe about 20 or 30 minutes in this conversation, she's like, "Let's get out of here. Just you and me." He's like, "All right, cool, bet, let's go." And he extends his arm, and she says, "What a gentleman." And they connect arms, and they walk out of the bar together towards his car. The camera then pans back over to Dr. Che, who is peeled off from from Anastasia's barony. And where is Dr. Che headed now?
Well, I left the room. I'm actually trying to search for Clarissa.
Oh, Clarissa's not hard to find. Like when you come out of you left that room. You haven't left her area. Okay, so you walk out. Clarissa's sitting there on Instagram taking pictures, posing. The usual.
So I wait for her to be done, and I ask her if I can talk to her for a second.
She puts her phone down. Yeah, of course. Come on. You want to take an Essie? It's a new word.
Sure.
I think I just made it up. I forgot. It's like a selfie, but for like two people. Or, no, three. An Essie? Hold on. Let me hashtag that. Hashtag Essie. Kind of sounds like Bussy. Whatever. Okay. And she, oh my God, let me put the beauty filter on you. But you don't need that much beauty because you're already so fire. Oh my God. Hold on. And there. Okay. Look at that. You got 700 likes already. Anyway, what's up? What's up, chickadee?
Well, I wanted to ask you for a favor or maybe a boon.
She sits up straight. This is serious. You never asked me for something before. What can I do for you?
I want to know if you can teach me something.
Like what?
Can you teach me forgetful mind?
Why?
Just want to add it to my list of skills.
Why?
It may come in handy.
Why?
Just with everything that's going on, I feel like that'll be a skill that'll come in handy for me.
You want me to teach you dominate?
Please?
And what would I get out of this?
What would you like?
Your soul.
Anything a little less pricey?
Your soul. And your car.
My soul and my car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think I can afford that.
Good answer. Anything else?
I guess that'll be all.
Okay. Well, toodaloo. Got some more stuff to sell on Etsy.
Okay. See you later.
And she waves her fingers off. And what do you do now?
Now I'm leaving.
Okay. And once you get in the elevator and go back up, where is Dr. Che headed?
What time is it?
It is about, it's getting rather late, so it's about 11:55 that night.
I'm going to go see Baron Kyle.
Oh, okay. So you get into your car, and we're going to compress time. And you're going to make it to the south side of Montgomery, into Baron Donovan Kyle's domain. Donovan hasn't been seen in a while since the party. And he's been actually rather quiet these few nights. You pull up at his very luxurious haven in the southern part of the city. And you meet Miss Brenda, a older black lady. She has a French roll, and she has black sunglasses, the little earpiece in her ear, the little suited attire that she has to wear. She pulls her glasses down. Name, baby, who is you?
Dr. Che.
Oh, the one I shot in the foot. What you want, baby?
I'd like to see Baron Kyle, please. I don't have an appointment.
You right on it tonight, because I was about to ask, where you got an appointment? You wanted to go see him? Because, honey, I was going to tell you, I better go to that chicken spot down the street and get me a nice BLT and some other chicken. And it's still open because I need to go, get the churn something to eat. But, I might could let you in.
Thank you.
I said might. I didn't say I was. Where you been at?
Having my foot reconstructed.
You think you funny.
I was just letting you know that you got me good.
Mm-hmm. She pushes the button and the gates open. Go on in there now, before I put a bullet
All
up your
right.
ass.
Thank you, Miss Brenda.
Mm-hmm. And you grab the car and park. And what does Dr. Che do as the car parks?
I
Okay. So you walk up the stairs and you're greeted by the white lady. Her name is Rebecca. No one's never asked her name before. Rebecca nods to you. Welcome to Donovan, excuse me, Baron Kyle's domain. Um,
go ahead. Dr. Che.
Dr. Coochie?
I can be.
Okay. She pulls out her tablet like this and she, Dr. Coochie, I can be. Well, come on in, Dr. Coochie, I can be. And she walks you into his luxurious house in this big foyer area. She takes you down the right, down the hallway. We've been here before, it's been a long time. And to the door where it has BDK in gold letters with a rose at each point of the letters. She knocks 3 times and the door opens. You can go in.
Thank you.
As you walk in, um, you see that Baron Kyle is there. He's actually wearing a rather relaxed outfit for himself. He has on a white t-shirt that has just big letters BAM on it. Um, uh, Gray sweatpants and some slippers. And he is talking to a pretty lady um, with curly brown hair, white. And you see that they're finishing up a conversation. He's smiling and nodding, and they shake hands. And then he notices it's you, and he nods and acknowledges you. And the lady turns around, nods, and she kind of steps to the side, and she puts her hands in front of her. And he,
I approach.
well, now. Isn't this quite a surprise, my beautiful, beautiful gangrel gal? You smell like the warm dew on the honeysuckle. Mm-hmm. What can this man do for you tonight? Why you are out so late? Only thing open this night is open legs and convenience stores.
Well, I was in the neighborhood and you crossed my mind.
He looks over to the lady. This one's a wild one. I told her she's a keeper. Well, you flatter me so much, I might have to take it to my special room and let's do the horizontal humunga chunga. But that's playtime. This sounds like business. What can I do for you to this lovely night?
Well, I wanted to know if you could provide me with service.
Mm. He smiles and you start to see his fangs start to come out. What kind of service?
Can you teach me?
You want me to teach you the Kama Sutra?
Among other things.
Well, look at that. I'm surprised you being so open with me. Normally you just kind of smack me off like I'm a fly on a horse's ass. But, teach you what, sugar? What is it you really want?
I look over at the lady.
She's looking dead at you. And
Do
she
you
shakes her head and rolls her eyes.
is it possible we could have this conversation in private?
The woman speaks. It is possible, but I was here first. and the Baron and I have some interesting connections. So I feel that if you want to, you can say it in front of me. I won't tell.
Alrighty. Can you teach me forgetful mind?
You want to learn one of my skills, so to speak. That will require some time and a favor.
Of course.
Hmm. What do you have to offer me, Gara?
What do you want?
What do I want? I would like to see the sun again. It's been so many years, but that's neither here nor there. I need something the most precious to you, and then I'll consider it. And he smiles. What do you have
You
that you're
may.
willing to give up?
I don't have much.
Bullshit. Yes, you do. You got something. I know you do. Pretty thing like you walking around here on Kane's green earth and acting like you don't got nothing out of pot to piss in or windows to throw it out of. You got something on you. Something so special that you would meet the final death for it.
Hmm. And yet I have no clue as to what you're referring to.
What is Dr. Che wearing right now?
She's wearing her scrubs.
Um,
Well, her scrub pants. She's wearing just a regular black t-shirt on top.
um,
Since she usually wears one of those little jacket thingies.
um, any adornments? Anything that she has on? Any,
Her
any,
ward.
any jewelry?
Her ward.
That's it?
And her ring.
Okay. The lady walks up to you and then she kind of circles around you, looks you up and down. She takes out of her shirt like a pin. She kind of just all over your face and in your hair. And then she goes down to your hand. That's pretty.
I gotta kind of take my hand back. Thank you.
She is right. That is awful pretty. How about that?
Would it be a deal?
Now, I said I'd consider it.
Only if it's a deal.
Considering that you owe me something, I would expect you to throw a little bit more to sweeten the pot. Ah, got something even better. I need you to do something for me. If you do this for me, I'll teach you what you need to know.
And what do you need me to do?
I need you to go pick up a very special package.
From who?
It's not necessarily from who, it's from where. Now, I don't know if you've been aware, but us barons have been talking in the city, and well, there is a Sabbat presence in this city that is growing. We all monitor it before we decide to throw all hands on deck. Um, I need you to go to Montgomery Regional and pick up a package.
Okay.
The lady puts her hand up. He's not done talking. That is Sabbat territory currently right now.
Okay.
It's going to require you to do a lot of moving around to get what I need. But it's there. I know it is. I got a notification on my phone here that said it has been received and it is waiting on my pickup. And since I can't get it in the daytime, and I don't have the connection that some of the other barons do, why don't you go fetch it for me? And then we'll have a deal. Sound fair?
You have a deal.
Wonderful, wonderful stars. I appreciate that. I'm sorry I've also been quite rude. This is my patron here. She goes by the name of, what was it again? Just call me Kimberly. Don't worry about my last name. Kimberly. I'm a friend of Miss Ash.
Pleasure to meet you, Kimberly.
Well, anything else, sugar?
No.
All right. Now, if you don't mind, go on skedaddle. Do that for me. You have my number. Give me a call.
Yes, sir.
You have a good night.
And I leave.
As you leave and the door closes behind you, you bump into Kenny, his ward. Kenny is about 11-year-old looking boy. He is a huge masquerade breach because he is kindred, Clan Bruja, and he has been under the tutelage of Donovan Kyle for an undisclosed amount of years. And you bump into him and you knock him square on his butt. And he looks up at you with anger in his eyes.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah,
I reached out
right,
to help him up.
dickhead. Watch where you're going with those claws. And he gets up, dusts himself off, and marches down the hallway out into the darkness.
Shit. I leave. Go to
Okay.
my car.
All right. And then the camera pans back over to Bihan. And what are you doing now that you've left the room? You're back out into the main area of the chantry. Hunter has gone into the throne room and closed the door.
What time is it?
Excuse me. Right now it is about 1:45 a.m.
Are people still in the main area?
Yes, there are.
I'm gonna go back to the main area and see if there's anyone there that I know.
Mm-hmm. Actually, when you walk back into the main area, you get to see Netta, and you see Maddie, and they're just talking.
I'm gonna go over to them.
Hey, boo.
Hey,
So,
So, do you all know
The Muffin Man?
anything about what happened?
I don't know. I wasn't here. Well, I guess you could say, a security breach?
Mm,
It shouldn't have been like that though, because we got the chantry kind of locked down, and
the only people who should be able to get in are Tremere.
mhm. And unless someone is like with the blood and they bring you across into the Tremere, but it has to be a Tremere.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
So what you gonna do tonight?
I'm gonna I'm gonna probably call it an early night and read my book because honestly, I just kind of want tonight to be finished.
That's probably a smart idea. I'm about to go to bed too. I mean, we can't leave until Hunter says we can. So I'm about to go to bed.
Well, Maddie,
Yep.
uh, bye. And like I turn around and leave.
Oh, he's like, and you leave. And where are you headed?
I'm going to go to the room
Okay.
and
Turn in
yeah,
early.
I'm just gonna turn in early.
Okay. And that scene, we'll move that scene on to you succumbing to the day sleep early. Taryn, you have now left the shower. Your body's clean. You don't smell like 80 cans of Bounce That Ass. Um, you are dry, and um, uh, Randall is sitting on your couch with his legs crossed, no shoes on, and he's sitting there playing. You have a television, right?
Yeah.
And he's sitting there flipping through the channels. Ugh, there's nothing on the fucking telly. Not a goddamn thing.
I'm going to go to the bedroom and not my safe room.
Okay.
Since Randall don't know where the safe room is, I'm going to keep it that way.
Okay. And then do what?
I'm going to grab Ambrose's picture.
Okay.
I'm just going to go in my room and just kind of like roll it back out. I'm gonna sit on the bed with it. And like just kind of like mumbling to myself. I'm just like, was it really worth it, Ambrose? Was selling your soul really worth it? It's just all that potential and all that power you had is now gone from this world. You're already a very powerful kindred. And then the thought goes through my mind, what if I could inherit all of your gifts? Everything, down to your generation. Makes me wonder if the demon could even do something like that. Grant me all the disciplines you possess, all your rituals, attributes that maybe I wasn't so adept in. Your potency of all. It's very tempting. Hmm. I'm just gonna like rub my hand across like face on the painting.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts, Ambrose, watching you get snatched away from me like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna just lay my hand on the painting. And I'm just gonna see if maybe I can get a premonition.
All right. You know the role. Resolve and aspects.
Okay. That is a crit, so that's 4, 5, 6.
All right.
The regular crit because I don't have any 100 die right now.
All right. So just a smooth critical success. The familiar darkness overtakes you again when you go into one of these premonitions. You are pulled into a familiar yet unfamiliar world again. The room around you has turned black, and as you close your eyes and open them, you see what appears to be like the galaxy, and you see stars as they across the sky. You then see red lines emanate from no known area.
I've been here before.
It's very familiar for you. You then see 3 clocks appear out of nowhere. Grandfather clocks. And they're all
I'll approach them.
okay. As you approach the grandfather clocks, the ticking gets louder. And the closer you get, the pendulums begin to swing faster. And then once you get to the closest, how close are you going to get to them?
Within like a couple feet
Okay.
of them.
The clock's pendulum, all the clock's pendulums stop. The one that you're in the front of is the largest of the clocks. And you're looking directly at it. And you see the hands. And this clock is on what they call demon time. This clock's door for its pendulum opens up. And a black, dark void comes out of it and engulfs your arms and pulls you into the clock.
Don't resist.
All right. It pulls you into it and the door closes behind you. You are taken to a very familiar scene of your past. This is when you were in this area in Europe with Ambrose and the werewolves. The scene plays out as if it just happened 20 minutes ago. The fighting. You can still smell the scents. You can smell the anger, the fear of the Garou that you were fighting against. You see this scene play out 4 times. Then you see Ambrose appear in front of you.
Are you real?
What do you will?
I reach out for his face.
You reach out and your hand goes through.
Guess some things are too good to be true.
He shrugs. And then he says, sometimes it isn't what you, and you come back. And you are feeling a poking sensation. Hello?
What, Randall?
Didn't you hear me calling you?
No.
Where the fuck were you, mate?
I was. You see visions too, don't you, Randall?
Don't ask me about fucking visions. I see them all too much.
There's just one thing I wanted to ask you. I know.
What?
Do you see, like, red strands to the sky?
Dad, if I wasn't sure of what you're asking me, I could have sworn you're talking about the web.
You mean to tell me I've been in the web?
I'm not telling you anything. What the fuck you mean you've been in the web? You're not a mulk.
No, but I've been there several times.
You shouldn't be allowed to.
I have.
Sorry. His eyes narrow and his brow furrows. I don't like this. That's not for you. Stay out of the web.
I can't stop where my visions take me.
I can stop you. Don't make me do it.
Why can't I have that too, Randall? I don't understand.
Because you're not a fucking Malkavian, you're a fucking caitiff.
Yes, I am. It seems like I have a lot of things that shouldn't be mine.
Piss off. Piss off, man. I'm going to sleep this night. I'm going to go to bed. He spins around and walks out of the room in a huff and throws his arms up.
Maybe there is something more to us clanless ones. Maybe we are privy to more things than the most clans think that we are.
All right. And you start to succumb to the day sleep, as we're going to compress time. So, and Dr. J, camera's going to pan off to Dr. J. Dr. J, where are you headed?
What time is it right now?
It's about 4:59. The sun's getting ready to come up.
I'm going home.
All right. So we're going to get you to the house, and you're going to hop into bed and succumb to the day sleep. And the sun will rise, as it normally does, and then it will set again, starting a new night. I need rouse checks from everybody.
I'm clean.
Okay, so y'all get hungry, and you are fine.
Back down, Carteret.
As the the night you guys awaken for the night, the camera pans off to Chloe in some unknown location. Appears to be like a hotel. And you see her under the covers with Matt, laying on his chest. And you can see him. He's like, wow, that was pretty cool. You're just some kinky shit, man. You think so? And she, from underneath the mattress of the bed, takes a knife. He's like, what the fuck you gonna do with that? And she holds it above him and drops it. And it right into his sternum. And he freezes. That was too easy. The camera pans away from this scene to Bihan, waking up in the chantry.
I'm going to look over and see if Hunter is there. He's probably not.
He is not.
Yeah, I expected so. I'm going to call for a juice box.
Okay.
And I'm going to satiate that hunger down to 1.
All right. The door opens. 4 people from the ghoul chamber have come in, and they have extended their wrists to you.
I take whoever is closest.
It is a young guy, looks like about 21, white guy, plain looking. And
I tell him thank you, and then I sink my teeth into his wrist.
all right. And how many hunger are you at?
I'm at 2. I'm going to go down to 1.
All right. We're going to go down to 1. Okay.
I'm going to, close the wound, all that. Thank them, tell them, have a nice day, whatever. And I'm going to take the book that I picked up, and I'm going to leave the room.
Okay.
Hopefully, I have on clothes.
You do.
Thankfully. I'm going to go to the throne room and knock.
You knock. The door opens, and a hooded figure peers their head out of the door and into your face.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I didn't
Young
know
one.
I can leave. I'm sorry. And I just kind of, back away.
This hooded figure opens the door and comes out and closes it behind her. And she walks. As you're walking back, she walks towards you.
I'm going to stop.
Are you the young one?
Maybe. Yes, ma'am.
You do smell young.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Not at the moment. I'm just
Okay.
taking stock of the Tremere in this city. And you're one of interest. I'll be watching you from now on.
I hope it's not bad. Yes, ma'am.
It remains to be seen.
I just kind of turn around and slowly walk away.
Be careful, Red Alistair.
I'm gonna speed hurriedly walk away.
All right. And where are you headed?
To the library. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to read this book.
All right. You get to the library. It's actually pretty quiet in here. It's like 2 people in here. 2 unknown Tremere. Not important. And you have to go find a nice table and sit and take a read.
I'm going to text Dr. Che,
Okay.
and I'm going to text Taryn,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to tell them that there has been a security breach at the Chantry, and that we cannot leave for a while. So, if they need me, I may not be able to come.
Okay. And you're going to continue to read your book.
Yes.
And the camera will pan away to Dr. Che. You've now woken up. It's time to go to work.
I go straight to Fangs and Felines.
All right. So you get in your car and you make it to your business, your private 24-hour veterinarian clinic, Fangs and Felines. You go through your special entrance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You go in. As you walk in, the seat where you normally sit turns around. And there is Anton. What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
I'm getting ready to leave this shithole.
Okay.
I'm being called.
Okay.
And I was told you were looking for something. Is that true?
Yes.
I might know a couple things.
And what do you want in exchange for this information?
Well, I would ask for you to turn to ash and meet the final death, but that's too easy. Consider it a parting gift. How about that? You don't owe me anything. I might know why your boyfriend died.
Do tell.
It was a called hit.
From?
Now, that's where my information goes quiet. All I know is that it's somebody you know.
Someone in my coterie? How well do I know them?
Pretty well, actually.
What more can you tell me?
Someone of considerable power.
I didn't get that last part you said.
Someone of considerable power.
A baron.
I don't know. Could be the Sabbat Bishop for all I fucking care. I don't know.
But you know that it's someone that I know very well.
Of course.
I'm going to need a little more information, please.
I'm not doing that. I don't like you. I'm just telling you what I know. And if I tell you all of it, it'll spoil the surprise.
Do you know what clan they were in?
You got money?
How much?
Don't worry about it. He pushes himself out of your chair, runs his finger across some of the stuff. Need to send that whore in here to dust. He opens the door and walks out.
I hope he dies.
And what do you do?
I call for Michael.
Michael appears. Hello.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Is it going to take a while? Is it going to be some emotional thing? Because I got dogs to take care of.
Can you, please, just for a second?
All right. But if Mr. Snookums dies because I need to be in the OR and you want to run your mouth, go ahead. What is it?
I need to ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
What can you tell me about your father? I just got some information.
My dad? My dad's dead, dumbass. What are you talking about?
What can you tell me about Adam?
Like what? You were fucking him?
Surrounding his death, do you have any information?
No, I don't. Why would I?
Okay.
Are you still looking for this guy, man?
There is something that I need to do. But before I do that, I want to know, can I go to you first?
He then kind of turns his head to the side. What the fuck are you trying to do?
Did you inherit forgetful mind from him?
Why?
Because it's something that I really need right now. And there's something that I can do to get it. But I really don't want to go that route. So I figured that, hey, maybe you could help dear old mommy dearest. Please.
Okay. For the umpteenth time, you're not my mom. I wish you would stop doing that shit. That's so fucking annoying. You know what? I'm gonna call you Bath Mat now. You're gonna be my Bath Mat. You're my Bath Mat. Every time you're gonna say something motherly, you're gonna say, hey, yes, Bath Mat. Yes, ma'am. Yes, my Bath Mat. Yeah. This is what I wipe my feet on. I'm gonna call you that. I'm gonna see how annoyed you get by that every time you say that. That's strike one. Strike two. What the fuck? Why do you want to be taught something like that?
It's just something that I really need right now.
That's not an excuse. I want to know why. Everything is something you need. This doesn't sound like a need. It sounds like a fucking want, dude.
Does it even matter?
Fuck it. He spins around on his heel and he walks out the door.
Fucking asshole. I check my phone.
You have 2 text messages.
Who are they from?
One is from the Baron, Donovan. And another one is from an unknown number.
Did I get the message from behind?
Yes, you did. Sorry, you got 3 messages.
Okay, what are the first 2?
The first one is from Donovan Kyle. It just says, "Good evening, darling," and a heart and a rose emoji.
I send back good evening, kissy face.
Okay.
The unknown number.
It just says, it's a bag of money, the peach emoji, and a looks like a crow.
So you want me to sell pictures of my ass so we can fly spirits and
You don't get a response back.
okay. And so the message from behind, I don't respond. So since he can't go anywhere, I call Taryn.
All right. And the camera will pan over to Taryn, who is awoken. Um, and you are waking up to your phone ringing. Get your big fucking ass up and answer the fucking mobile.
Hello.
Hello, Taryn.
Doctor.
How have you been?
Better.
That's good. I was wondering if you could stop by the office.
What time?
Your earliest convenience.
Alright, I got to do a few things. I got to call and check on Matt since someone gave him Chloe's number. Now I'm worried for his well-being.
Ew. Yeah.
We'll talk about it when I get. Yeah, we'll talk about it when I get there. Then I hang up the phone.
Okay.
I get to Behind's text message.
Yes, you did.
OMG. Are you okay? The shocked emoji. Do I need to curb stomp a bitch for you, dog? Send.
I just send back like that crying, that one tear emoji thing, and a hug, and I'll say no, it's fine, but I can't leave right now.
Did anybody get hurt? Question mark.
I send back, not that I can recall. I think everybody made it out okay.
Okay, just keep your wits about you and take care. Give my love to Netta.
I just send back like heart.
I'm going to now call Matt's phone.
You call it, and it rings a couple of times, and then it picks up, and then it hangs up.
I'm going to call Chloe's number now.
You gonna call Chloe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me roll some dice real quick. Okay. Yeah, let me roll this one. Ooh. Okay. Chloe's phone rings and she answers. Hi.
Okay, so I'm just going to be just direct to the point.
Okay.
you went on a date last night
Yep.
with a friend of mine, and he's not answering his phone. So I'm gonna just say this as calmly as I possibly can. Where is he?
A friend of yours. Who?
Yeah, his name's Matt, and I give like the full description of what he looks like.
Oh. Yeah, that was a really nice date.
Where's he at, Yamaguchi?
I'm sorry?
Said, where is he at, Yamaguchi?
I think he might be in the bathroom.
Hmm. If he doesn't call me, the night is over with. Our next meeting in person is not going to be a pleasant one.
Um, Let me get this straight. You called my phone and asked for someone else, and then in the same breath threatened me. For what? I didn't do anything to you.
Yeah. But he has a family.
Had a family.
Excuse me?
And the phone goes dead.
Hmm. Just put my phone in my pocket. Seems like Montgomery's about to be losing one of their favorite chowder. Miss Chloe Yamaguchi. Something happens to my goal, and you will meet final death by my hands.
Your phone rings.
Oh, look. Who is it?
It's Chloe.
Speak.
Ooh, commanding. Like I'm a dog. You're so bad. You hear her as she speaks. She's kind of hissing. I mean, now that I've heard what you had to say, now it's time for me to talk. So, one, do not call me and threaten me unless you really mean it. Two, I can do what I want, when I want, who I want, whenever the fuck I feel like it. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Three, I'm only pulling your dirty, unclean leg. I didn't kill his family. He is in the bathroom, though.
You know, Chloe, I really wanted to like you.
I like you, though.
Really did.
And what's
And
changed that now?
I don't know what plans you're concocting, going around trying to gather all these sources of power and knowledge.
Who told
Because
you that?
you're obviously just another Tremere on another power trip.
I completely disagree with you. No such thing.
But just remember, sweetheart, all actions have consequences.
As well as do yours.
Oh, I'm well aware.
I hope so.
Have him call me back before the night's over.
I guess he'll call you back if he survives the embrace or not. And I wasn't joking. Good night. And the phone hangs up. Hey, Tan. How's your phone call?
So, Randall, what's the laws and the anarchs for someone poaching someone else's ghoul?
Uh, uh, a beat down, uh, torture, possibly final death.
Good. Because Miss
Mm.
Chloe Peachy just took my ghoul and embraced him.
Well, Bob's your uncle.
And he does not fit the Tremere criteria whatsoever.
He's saying he's a stupid Tremere.
He would probably pass better as a Bruja, maybe.
Oh, fucking bloody hell. I gotta make a call to someone. And he walks out of the room and he takes out his phone and starts dialing numbers. And
I'm gonna get dressed, and then I am going to be heading to Anastasia's domain to have a talk with the Baron.
okay. And we're going to move that scene back to Bihan, who is in the Chantry and reading. And you've been reading for quite a while. So what have you been looking for in this book?
Uh, something to get me to the next level of the discipline, or something that I can learn to use for protection, I guess.
Okay. So you go through this book and you feel like you're getting closer to what you're looking for, and as you turn the page to that next page, it's missing. It's been ripped out of the book.
Hmm. Could I use premonition on the
You sure can.
thing?
On the book,
Yeah.
go for it. Resolve an aspects.
Six. One,
Ooh,
two, three, four, five, six.
good roll. No critical.
Mm.
Okay. So this is what happens. You go into that space again, a familiar space for you, when you do this part of your aspects. Um, you see the book has been looked through by several sets of hands, and it's just gone. You're going through all of them, and then you come to one set, and it's as if you are sitting down reading this page of the book, and it stops. The fingers stop right at the part where it says you need to gather XYZ to do what you're implying that you want to do. And you see a hand tear the page out of the book, fold it up, and stuff it in a pocket.
Can I tell by the hands if I know the person, or if I've seen these hands? Are they wearing any jewelry?
They're not wearing any jewelry. Are you really good at noticing kindred hands or human hands?
I mean, I feel like I would be able to notice like people being like a model, like their posture and
Mm-hmm.
things of that nature, but I don't know about.
Well, this isn't a person that appears to have like model-esque talents. The hands are
They're just kind
small.
of, are they kind of bumbling around?
No, the hands are small,
Okay.
so they appear female.
Hmm.
Oh, Brown.
Ah. Okay. Okay. And you said they put it in a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as you see the hands close the book, the door opens, and you see you, and you kind of see the book carefully slid under the table, and you open up to say, "Ah, there you are. I was looking for you," and you come back.
Mm, okay. Um. Hmm.
I'll do a roll real quick for somebody. Cool.
Am I still in the library alone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is I'm gonna I'm gonna try to get a read on the room.
What do you mean?
I want to try to see if I can get a premonition from that spot.
You'd have to do where you're currently sitting.
No, where the action of all that took place.
In the library?
Mm,
You can, I mean, you can if you'd like.
I'm saying, can I possibly see it from another?
From another viewpoint.
Yeah.
At this point, I want to say no.
Okay.
The scene itself, as it was playing out, was very familiar to you, but at
So
this,
it's like a deja vu.
yeah, but you don't
Okay.
quite remember who you were speaking to when you said that.
Mm,
This has
okay.
happened. This happened a while ago. Apparently, the vision came through.
Okay.
This was a while ago.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my book and I'm going to head out.
Okay, where are you
I'm
headed?
gonna go back to the main area. Hopefully I can find like Neto or somebody.
It's at this point, the doors of the throne room open, and the hooded people come out into a formation. Hunter comes out in the middle. He nods, and they all go off in unison in two different directions to the rooms where they're staying. He motions for you to come to him.
I walk over.
Well, now, all right. So, security's in place. Everything gonna be just fine. I tell you that over there now. Ever will be here for a fortnight, and we'll get it all taken care of. And the lovely kindred that you saw have also decided to help too. They want to see the strength of this chantry continue to grow.
I.
But as of now,
Okay.
I'm lifting the restriction.
Oh, great. But quick question:
Uh-huh.
who are they?
I can't tell you right now.
One. I look around. One of the ladies called me a red Alistair. Does everybody know that I?
They shouldn't. Have you been opening your mouth saying this type of stuff to everybody else?
I don't want anyone to know, but apparently it's the talk of the town.
That shouldn't be. That's not a good thing, because if the Camarilla hear about it, they're gonna want to. That's all I'm gonna say.
What is a? Should I go into hiding? Should I?
I don't think you gotta go in a hiding, babe. I'm just telling you, the Camarilla, we have a Camarilla City to us, the north and in the south.
What are they gonna want to move in?
I hope not.
I as well.
Just be on your toes. All right.
Tired of being on my toes. I just want to sit down. Okay.
Can't do that.
Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. Now you go off and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go slaughter a chicken. And he pats you on the shoulder and he walks away.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to text Dr. Che and be like, hey, punishment is lifted.
Okay, Dr. Che will have gotten that text message. And she is en route to Anastasia.
I'm
On to Anastasia.
You're not going to Anastasia's?
No, I'm still at Things and Felines.
Oh, I apologize.
Karen's going to Anastasia.
I apologize.
and I'm going to then text Chloe and I'm going to ask her, is she okay?
You get an immediate response back from Chloe, and it says, "Can we talk?" Question mark.
I'm going to text. I'm at home, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna spell home with a C.
The comb.
I guess I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to be secrety.
Okay.
Home.
She sends you back those eyeballs, or like, and then the phone just rings.
Is there like a castle emoji?
I'm not sure, but your phone rings.
Okay. God damn it. Hello.
I'm fine.
Okay. I was just wondering after everything that happened because.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I took care of it. Just having a little fun to ease off that embarrassment.
Do you know who that was?
Not particularly. I have my suspicions, but nothing to be proven yet. I haven't done what I need to do to find out just yet.
So what did you need to talk about?
I may have embraced someone.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Are they like a good candidate? Like, is Hunter going to approve?
Probably not, but
Oh. I mean, hey, we had what's his name? Maddie running around there. Well, no, he's in college.
What the fuck does that have to do with me?
Nothing. But yeah, are they nice? Are they cool? Like, can I meet him?
I mean, he's totally cute and stuff, and I don't know, a little spicy.
I like spice.
I know.
Well, I used to.
No, you do.
So, is it done?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I look forward to meeting this new person.
Yeah. It's all a matter of time. It all depends on I get interrupted or not. Let's hope not. Anyway, I just want to make sure you're okay. Oh, I'm aware that the punishment thing has been lifted. Everything's fine over here. I'm great.
Okay, just making sure. Hunter's gonna go do his thing, and those cloaked people are still cloaking around.
I know.
Well, I'll let you go handle your new baby, and I'll go read a book.
All right. Bye. Your phone hangs up.
I hang up.
And then we're going to pan from that to Taryn.
I'm gonna have Randall drive.
Okay. He's looking forward to driving.
I'm gonna send Hunter a text message.
What is the text message?
I said, "Oh, I'm like, if things couldn't get worse between me and one of yours, they done went and done the unspeakable."
He sends back a question mark.
They took something of mine and gave it the embrace.
He sends back those eye emojis before like question mark.
Michael,
He sends back, oh.
by Chloe.
He responds, can you prove that? Question mark.
She told me herself.
He writes back again, can you prove that? Question mark.
Need to find my guy.
Find your friend.
Hope I don't find her.
You don't get a response. And Randall zooms you from where you live to the northern side of the city into Anastasia's domain. He parks the car. You also notice a limo that's still there. You get taken into the area downstairs.
Do I notice? All right. There's only one person I know that rides around in a fucking limo frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, great, the snake's here.
What was that?
Corad.
Yeah. Nice fella. As you guys descend to the elevator and out into the main area of Anastasia's Haven, she sees you from the table and she nods.
Oh, I'm visibly agitated.
Do you approach?
Is she talking to Corad?
No, Kora's not. You don't see Kora.
Okay, then I approach.
She snaps her long fingers and a person brings a chair for you to sit. Please sit. What's wrong, my dear Taryn? What can I do for you?
Well, Miss Anastasia, I'm not exactly sure what the rules. I look around, like, how freely can I speak here?
You may speak at your leisure, dear.
What are the rules on other kindred poaching your ghouls and embracing them?
Oh, well, I, I guess it would depend on that kindred and how.
I know in the Camarilla, the punishments were quite severe.
I recall I was once part of the Camarilla.
I was too at some point.
Filing that away for later.
Now, I haven't had a goal. I think I've actually ever had a mortal ghoul, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's yet again Miss Yamaguchi shoving her hands in everything of mine.
She must like you.
Well, I dislike her very much.
Why?
Well, when you had me working for the job that I was gone away for a month for,
Mm-hmm.
the individual I was working for used their powers of controlling the mind to forcibly give up basically a mason jar's worth of my blood.
Oh, Myra did that?
Yes. And I'm not sure what Miss Yamaguchi's doing with my blood, but I have an inkling what Tremere do.
I was going to say I don't either. I'm not a Tremere. But I would assume that Vitae is quite important for that clan. So I'm not sure what they do.
Now I just need to track her somehow.
And that involves me.
I don't know if there's a way of me like just tracking her phone. I'm not really good with these bang dangled gadgets that people use nowadays.
I'm not exactly sure if. Mm, mm, I'm going to say yes and no. There's a way to track her, but I'm not as familiar with it. But considering what the Tremere do in the city, I would think it'd be incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to find her.
So I'm just supposed to let her take what she wants from me.
You, you make it seem like it's my fault.
No, I'm just simply asking, Miss Anastasia, because I have a great respect for you, so I'm not going to raise my voice despite I'm very upset because I didn't want him to be embraced because he has a family.
We all left someone behind. Well, you don't have to let anyone take anything from you.
No, because we're not Camarilla, we're technically anarchs.
Technically?
Well, we are, excuse me.
That's a good boy. You don't want to hear those words come out of your mouth again like that.
I just, tend to not just go around and just, beating someone to a bloody pulp whenever they cross me.
Oh, interesting. Well, if I were a beautiful young lady, I would go to the Marriott downtown. Just my opinion.
All right, then. I appreciate it, Miss Anastasia. I'll go see if I can see his ugly crown Vic.
What's in awareness?
Shit. Well, that's a double crit, so that's 9 successes.
Okay. As you are talking to Anastasia and you kind of glance over, you see down the hall the room where you were staying with Ambrose once you retrieved him. Um, you look and you can see the door is cracked and you see a face staring out from you. And as you see, it feels that you have noticed it. It tenses up and slams the door.
Oh, at that point, I beeline towards the door.
All right, and you beeline towards the door.
Open it if I can get into it.
It's locked.
Hmm. I don't want to break the damn door. Housekeeping?
Okay. It's at this moment Mr. Wan appears and taps you on your shoulder.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wan.
What are you doing here, baby? What's wrong?
Well, something was washing me out this room, and no, I can't get into it, but I don't want to kick it open because I don't want to damage Miss Anastasia's property because I don't feel like getting put back on the cross again.
No, you don't. Even though you looked beautiful on it.
You don't remind me. That shit hurt.
That's a friend of ours who's currently staying here. Your coterie member dropped them off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he,
I'm sorry.
is he kind?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Anywho, I have to go and
Okay.
try to find Miss
Just
Yamaguchi, who is currently turning my goal.
Just make sure that you let your coterie members know that this is not a dump. You do not bring trash here when you want people to look through it.
Mr. Ron, I don't remember you giving me that same thing. You remember when I brought the gentleman here who was attacked by the whatever that Russian fellow was?
That's a different story.
I will let them know. I'm gonna go have me a nice little chat with Dr. J.
You do that.
Mm-hmm.
Send her my love.
I will.
And what do you do?
As I walk off, I'm gonna slap her in the fucking next week.
Okay. One moment, we're having a technical difficulty here.
We have lost the Bihan.
We have... I honestly don't know how that happened. Give me a second, people.
We're having that internet issue.
We really are, all of a sudden. Because that's so weird.
I do remember one night of near dark when they was just having real bad internet problems.
Yeah. Well, don't think they have jinxed us. Because we respect near dark in this place. So I'm trying to fix it so I can get it. One moment, people. Oh, Bihan is gone.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, Bihan's gone.
Yeah. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say we're going to call it a night because we're having some tech issues. And we'll pick back up next week when we're available. I want to say thank you, family, for participating in this. Despite our tech issues, I'm going to try to smooth it out and make it an easier transition for everybody. But because we are having tech issues, I'm going to call this a little earlier than normal. Again, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am Joe, better known as DJ Toreador. Nola Fanger on Twitter, that's NOLA_FANGR, like Fang Banger from True Blood. And I'm going to leave it to the other two that are still here to introduce themselves as we get ready to call it.
Taryn J. Knight, the clanless caitiff.
And I'm Kitty Kimchi, and I play Dr. J. Gangrel.
All right. Again, family and everybody, thank you for sticking by. It's been an interesting night. Tech issues have been absolutely monstrous tonight. But I promise to do better. We're still a young channel, so we are good. These are our Twitter handles at our @ symbols, and follow River Region Studios on Instagram and on Twitter. Follow me and these other kindred on the interwebs, as they say. And thank you guys for sticking around. And remember, kindred, when the sun sets, There's always time to tell a story.